Do you have to bribe people to listen to you speak? Now, the other evening, I was invited to one of these so-called free dinners to hear a financial presentation from an asset management company. These happen all over the country. There's nothing wrong with them. They are used as marketing tools for getting leads for new clients. And typically, asset managers simply advertise in certain zip codes, or they do direct mail to certain affluent zip codes, and that's how they get people in the seats. So I went to this with my wife and had fairly low expectations, I have to tell you, but my expectations were met. The two financial presenters were as boring and as dry and as awful as you could be. And it started off with I, me. I know a lot about this, I know this. Everything was abstract. Neither speaker ever once talked about helping an actual real client. Now, I'm not asking them to divulge names, that's violating a confidence, but even describing a type of client and how they help them meet their financial needs or their estate planning needs. And does this mean these speakers were worse than normal? No, they were probably better than most people who do this. But let's look at what happened. They had to pay a lot of money for advertising, direct mail, to get enough people to come to hear this presentation. They had to pay a nice restaurant for a fancy steak dinner to sort of bribe people to listen. And then at the end, I saw something I've never seen. They had appointment dates on big cards attached to giant chocolate bars. So they would give you a big chocolate bar if you agreed to sign up for an appointment so they could give you a more detailed sales pitch, which I thought was one of the cheesiest things I've ever seen in my life, but you know what? It worked. These sorts of presentations do work. Now, this firm manages $2 billion. So with a standard 1% fee they charge per year, they're generating $20 million. And this is just for a dozen partners or so. So that's a lot of money. They're making serious money doing this. But it still begs the question, if you're going to spend a lot of money on advertising to get a crowd and a lot of money on food to bribe them to get them there, why not spend some money actually making sure you have an interesting presentation, a memorable presentation? For whatever reason, people don't seem to think that's important, but my question to you is, are you spending more money bribing people to listen to you than actually trying to create a speech that's interesting to listen to? If so, I think your priorities are backward.